Hi, Sherilyn. Wait for everyone to jump on. Got some news to tell you. Oh, thanks. So, to celebrate Black History Month, I am working on Lollipop Girl by Enabler's Outpost. I have started this image already. So I'm going to cut my first plastic square for my live tonight. So, and this does have the window panes from Kiona Crafts. So, what I'm going to do is just cut the square completely off. I'm using a ceramic blade. Ta-da! There is a lot of color blocking in this painting. That's why I decided to work on it. So how I do my paintings is I do the border all the way around. And guys, look at these frames. I got this in my winter box from Enabler's Outpost. I absolutely love them. They're not easy to get off. Off this plastic anyway. Diamond Art Clubs is a little bit more forgiving. So I'm trying to decide what pin to use. This is a round, so I think we will use my butterfly pen from Bistro Blanks because these placers work amazing on rounds. Let me turn on my light real quick. Here we go. I will not be moving around a whole lot. Because that's part of the news I gotta tell you guys. Guys. Oh. Aging is no joke. I'm just gonna say that right now. So we are going to do the J first, which is number 12, which is a blue. So I have had a foot pain for about a week. So I finally went to the emergency room. Guys, I broke a bone on top of my foot. On my left foot, where my rod is in my leg. So I have to wear a boot for 3 weeks. And you know how I don't like doing stuff like that. That was my bad news for the week. So guys, when I use Kiona squares, I still use one of these because I like to break it up in blocks because I've always worked that way. I don't like touching the stickiness. It drives me absolutely insane. So I thought I'd work on this tonight. So I'm going to try to make my live a little bit longer tonight. Hello, Melinda. How are you? So guys, I finished the All for Love painting. I finished that today. I was determined to finish that painting before the month of February. So February, I am not doing an event, but it is whips for February. So you have to work on a whip. So I actually have Willow in the other room. Now we'll be doing this one an hour a day because this is technically a whip. This is a round image, so I've been itching to do a round kit anyway. So guys, just an update on goodies and all types of things. I did talk to Sherilyn today about it. So Macari, guys, if you are looking for any of Diamond Art Club's discontinued kits, go check them out. They do pay-as-you-go plans as well. That's why I was able to snag 2 discontinued kits from Diamond Art Club. So guys, well, let's talk about one of my favorite artists for a minute. So I have 2 artists that seem to be right in my radar. And that is Insquerero and Micah Jelena. So Insquerero is my dark art artist. I do like Christopher Lavelle's images, but they gear towards more men. And when I mean men, I mean straight men. Because there's a lot of nudity in his images, and I'm not a fan. So I picked very few images of his, but the images I like of his are the Greek goddesses. So I got Medusa. That was not a. I was quick with the fingers with that image. I own Eurovale. That is one of the sisters. There are 2 or 3 of more of his that I want to get. I do own Solstice. Solstice was probably one of the hardest ones I had to buy just because I wasn't quite like. There is one I keep going back on, and that is Lilith. You can see her breasts and ugh, no. That's why I do like some of the like. I'm not one of those that likes that type of image. I mean, Artemisa is borderline, but she turned out stunning. So she's right on one of my walls. So our next color. So this painting has so much black, it is sickening. So we are going to do number 4. Which, number 4, the reddish color. So guys, we are going to talk about my Pride event. So my painting has changed for that. And the only reason for that is because I have a local diamond painting company. She does her own painting, like her own thing. And I know most of you know who she is. But she has been having surgeries and trying to get things back on track. She lives in Maine. So she is not far from me at all. So close that kind of scares me. How I broke the bone on the top of my foot was I tried saving myself from black ice. If you don't know what that is, come live in New England. Hi, Shelly Evans Hannah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have a newbie, guys. But yeah, I live in New Hampshire, and there was one day we had this weird rain and ice day. It was awful. So I caught myself. I tried saving myself, but that was a mission failed. So I kind of babied the foot for a while. And it was swollen, guys. And my feet don't swell. So when I knew something was up. And then there was one day I was like, oh God, something's wrong. So Sunday rolls around. I had to go to work. And I left early. That's just not me. I'm one of those that I will not leave early unless it's absolutely necessary. I told my boss, I said, I have to leave because I'm in too much pain. So, of course, I got dinged, but whatever. So I'm at the emergency room, and they're like, so what do you think you did? I'm like, well, to be honest, I think I broke my foot. And they're like, how can you tell? I'm like, yeah, I feel pressure and heat. That's exactly what it feels like. So they do all the tests they need to do. They do the x-ray. So the doctor comes back in. You broke your foot. Didn't say good afternoon, good morning, nothing. You broke your foot. So And he's like, but the good news is that it is probably going to be a quick heal. You don't have to do physical therapy for it. I'm like, oh, thank God, because I don't care to go through that hot mess again. Um, so I'm like, okay. And see, why I saved myself from falling was because of my leg. If you guys don't know, I have a metal rod holding my tibia bone in place. Hi, Shay. Look at her sneaking all in here. So guys, I'm very curious if Shay's going to be doing Mermaids and Magic. Yeah, so I'm in a boot for 3 weeks. The pain's there, but not bad. And so one of my things my mother always said, if it hurts, it's healing, is what my mother always said, and she's right. Because when I broke this, I didn't feel it, but when I went to go walk was when I felt something. But it wasn't pain, it was pressure. That's what I tell people when it's a break. It's it's not going to be a pain. It's going to be heat and pressure. That's what a break is, because you have all that pressure that your body is physically putting onto the break. Because that's how my leg was when I broke it. It was heat and pressure. So they're like, well, in 3 weeks, go see your primary so you can get an X-ray order put in so you can see what if it's healing correctly. I'm like, oh, okay. I can tell it's healing because the swelling went down immediately once I started wearing the boot. Yeah, it's a foot pain is one of the weirdest type of pains. So Shay, if you're wondering, I am working on Lollipop Girl by no other than Enabler's Outpost. And it is a Shutterstock image. So Shay, also, I know you're big into mermaids and everything else. I am hosting Fairies and Fins 2024. But my Pride event is in June, because in May is another whip, work on your whip month. Must try to do that for all my events, try to get breaks in between. That name took me forever to come up with, because I know there's a lot of creators out there that do mermaid events, but I didn't want it to be a mermaid event. I wanted it to be geared towards aquatic and geared towards magic. So that's why I went with the name I did. And I wanted my event to be able to coexist with other events. Like, guys, if you don't know, usually every year Shay does Mermaids and Magic. It's usually in March. So that's why I decided on the event I did, because I at least can participate this way. But there might be a change on the kit I do, because I was able to snag Sandy by Michaelgelina. And if you don't know what that is literally the only mermaid image that Michaelgelina has done, that I can find. And DAC had it. And back then, DAC didn't keep kits very long. And that was one of them. So I was able to snag it. My event starts March 1st and ends the last day of April. Thank you, Sherilyn. But what I thought about doing is maybe we can do a live again, Shay. Considering both of us are hosting events of that nature. So I haven't decided yet. I really want to stick with what my subscribers have said. So I'm probably going to stick with Glass Mermaid. Because, guys, I did a thing. I got enhancements for Glass Mermaid. I'm so excited. So DP with Sparklers, they do enhancement series packages. So I got enhancements for Glass Mermaid and I got enhancements for Moon Goddess. So I cannot wait to get those here. I seem to be gravitating towards the AB part of it versus like crystals. It depends on where the crystals are going will determine if I put them in or not. Like when I did the Christmas one, I added crystals to it and it was okay, but not great. So I'm leaning towards not putting crystals in it. Either one of those kits. More ABs. And one of those kits is actually coming with the pixie dust drills. And Tima, she has kind of revamped her starter packs that you can buy. They have enhanced them to where you get pixie dust drills with them. That's why the prices went up. So guys, I also purchased Polani. That is the teal kitty that my Kajalina made. That literally just got discontinued. I wasn't quick enough with the fingers to snag it, but I did get it off the Macari site. My Sandy has already shipped. So I don't think I want to do that one yet because of the size. It is a large one. Because it's like not a panel. It's a landscape design, but it's long. And I'm like, I don't think I want to do that one for this event. But yeah, I'm doing this Lollipop Girl in memory of Black History Month for February. So getting back to my Pride event, and Shay, my Pride event starts June 1st. If you want to participate in that, it's anything rainbow. So speaking of rainbow, Bella Art Safina is actually sending me 2 kits that are very similar to Lollipop Girl, but they're more teenagey type of images, and I had to snag them. So I had asked her if I've never tried her site before, So this is going to be all new to me. So if you purchase any one of those kits and you put the discount code Derrick15 in there, you will get 15% off. So I'm pretty sure Sherilyn can find her site and try to put it in here somewhere. She has gorgeous artwork for you to choose from. Sherry Baldy, I think, is one of her artists she uses. This will be my very first time trying out her kits, so I will be doing one of those kits for my Pride event, which I am super excited to see how these kits have been in the making for a year because she got sick, she had to have surgery, and it was just one thing after another. But she told me she shipped them out, so they should be getting here shortly. It will take no time getting here just because I live so close to her. I am probably a half an hour. Hi, Chantel. How are you? All these new faces coming in here. I'm so excited. So, guys, thank you, Sherilyn. Now, remember, you have to purchase either one of those Rainbow Girl kits to get the discount. You can purchase different ones with it and probably still get the discount, but you have to purchase one of those kits at least. So yeah, she sent me that email today. I was like, oh, my subscribers will love that. Especially if you want to do the painting along with me. Because I'm definitely going to be finishing that piece. That's why I'm doing some whips for these months. Because my events are right around the corner. So, Diamond Stitcher, she's doing all that types of things extra. Oh my gosh. And only reason I know this was one of my friends told me she actually I think it's funny. She actually went out and got one of those Dremel like grinder things. So this tip is from Diamond Art Club. I think Bistro Blanks, these literally are the only ones they fit in right. So what Diamond Stitcher did was she grinded down the barrel to a little bit shorter so that this could fit in her pins. I was like, are we for real? I'm like, is that all I gotta do for these pins? I'm like, so it makes me want to go get one, but I'm not that type of savvy with tools. So I am kind of on light duty. I can't lift anything heavy, but I have to be very careful at work, which I'm careful anyway. Because I did not do this at work, which freaking sucks. I'm kind of glad I didn't, because that would have probably put me out of work, but I'm doing okay. They told me to take as many breaks as possible, but I'm in a boot, so the protection's already there. But I'll tell you what, not being able to zone bottom shelves or do anything on the bottom or get on a ladder, you don't notice how much you do until you can't do it anymore. Yes, this painting has so much black in it that we had tacos tonight. Kinda. We made these You get them at any grocery store usually. They're like these boat things that are soft shell. Been having teeth issues lately. I don't know what the deal is. Um, and so yeah, they're like this weird soft taco boat thing. You fill them up, and there you go. So I knew I couldn't do a taco shell tonight. So, but yes, I am probably going to be doing a giveaway very shortly. But I'm going to be putting my pins on Macari, if you're wondering, because their site is really easy to work with versus Marketplace. So I thought it'd be a good idea to do their site. Because I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of stuff because I have so much. So I think Shay's still on here. Yes, I actually have that enhancement kit, Melinda. But I should have just did the ABs. I'm not a fan of the crystals because it kind of distorts the image, I think. That's why I'm kind of I'm kind of on the fence with crystals. But I'm getting more and more used to working out of baggies. So guys, I got my drills for the peanut painting. Guys, I don't even want to do that painting now just because of how bad they did it. You're probably wondering what I mean. Well, when I got that painting, I got it as kind of a gift. I did a trade. I gave my friend a tray and a pen. Or a tray. I can't remember. I gave her something. And for that painting, I opened it. I would say about 85% of the colors weren't right. So, of course, I had to get a hold of she contacted me first. She's like, yeah, maybe, yeah, I don't have a lot of my colors. So I had to sit down, write down the colors I actually had. And then she got with DAC. So I'm hoping that DAC sent her enough to do both kits. So what she had to do was sit down and divide each set of drills between the both of us. Because, it's a gift. It luckily enough, she was able to get them. But she did tell me there were two colors she could not get. So I went on Diamond Painting Drills USA and I purchased those colors. That came to a total of $9, I think. And out of all the drill companies, they are probably my favorite. I love DP with sparklers, I really do. Oh, and I also got Hawaiian Girl by DP with sparklers because I love things, colors that pop. That painting has a lot of crystals in it, so I cannot wait to see how that turns out. That has been on my wish list for a hot minute, and now it was on sale. So that painting, if you want it, it is like $25 on her site. Then I had purchased Moon Goddess's enhancements because I'm not going to get her up until I can do the enhancements for it. This is not taking me too long. Nice. Well, this has it's more color blocking than anything. There is not a whole lot of confetti. Your confetti is kind of in the color for this painting, but that's it. So yeah, guys, go check out Belle Art Safina. Yes, I just saw your invitation, Shelly. I will approve it, or Sherilyn can approve it because she is one of my mods. I am constantly getting new people on my channel, which just makes me happy. Anyone that is new to my channel knows I do not edit anything out. If you're getting me wheezing or coughing due to my asthma, guess what? We're going to ride the struggle bus together. I don't believe in editing videos. It's just not my thing. And plus, I'm not that technically savvy to edit them anyway. So, when they released Lollipop Girl the first time, I believe the skin tone was dark. Because Miss Coffee did this image. And they somehow revamped it. So the skin tone is a little bit more of the ethnic background. Yes, I'm preferring more and more to work out of baggies. And I'm getting a bonus from work because I'm a manager, so we get a bonus. So I already decide what I'm going to use it on. I'm going to have it pay off any of my debt I have. I am paying off some of my debt already, but I have a few bills floating around that could not be added to that. So I'm going to pay those off. Which total is like, I don't even think 600. One I have, yeah, it's like 700 and some change. Not a whole lot. So what else am I doing with it? Oh, I'm getting us a new mattress. My bonus is huge. Trying to think what else. Starting, that's pretty much it. What I'll be using it for. I plan on doing it to where I'm gonna file my taxes pretty much at the same time, so that I have that money too to help. So, oh, my school loan. I have a school loan that's floating around for a while, paying that off. And that's going to help my credit. That's the only reason I'm paying off these credit card bills, because I want my credit to go back to the way it was. So now let's look here. So what I do now, yeah, this is all black. Okay. So now, let's get out number one. Yes, this kit has a lot of black. If you don't know what she looks like, I'm pretty sure Shutterstock still has her up. I want to see if Enabler's Outpost will bring this one back for Pride Month, so that people can purchase this one, because it does fall into the Pride category because of the rainbow. So I'm using a Diamond Art Club double-sided release paper to kind of break this up so that I'm not putting my hand in the sticky. So Kiona Crafts is making me mermaid themed covers. So Shay might know this painting. I'm pretty sure she does. It is a Jaded Gem Shop. It is a mermaid panel. It is stunning. It is huge. I just keep wanting to gravitate to that one. I don't know why. But I'm going to do Glass Mermaid because I got enhancements for it, so. Yes, that painting is stunning. So I also purchased some DAC kits. So I got done decorating because it is a limited edition kit and I had to snag it. So it is where Snoopy is on his doghouse with the Christmas lights. I had to grab it because I'm like, you know, I'm not letting this kit go away again. And if I'm not mistaken, that kit was in the advent calendar box. So I was able to snag that. It's only 7 colors. And then I got 2 Michaelinas. So I will be having 4 Michaelinas coming to me. I'm so excited. Because Inscarero is all caught up. So I got to start getting my micas back up to par. So I hate multi-placing black. It just does not like the spacing. Hi, Life with Natty, and hi, Allison. Um, I don't know. I like single placing black because it is so annoying when it comes to multi-placing. I'm constantly fixing, especially on a round kit. So trying to get this all filled in here. I'm just not a fan of the black. Never have been. People's like, oh, multi-place it, multi-plating. Not on a round. It's just too annoying. Trying to keep my foot elevated here while I'm doing this is not easy. I think that's all I bought this week was the stuff I needed to get for my enhancements. And then my DAC kits. So I purchased, I can't remember their names. Sherilyn knows. But I've almost got almost all the new releases from Michaelina that were done. So there's one more I have to get, and I'm getting Satara. That is the purple cat that's still on the site. I gotta grab that before it's gone. So I can get, all right, I just purchased Polani. I don't do sports at all. The most boringest thing on the planet. Yeah, I don't do sports. I didn't play sports in school at all. I did the very minimal I did in gym because I hated gym. I did do tennis though. Tennis was about as close to a sport as I was going to get. Because if you don't know, I went to school down south, so our sports were a little different. We had golf. We had a golf. We had golf tournaments for our high school. Our high school used to participate in golf throughout the region. So tennis, same thing. So I did tennis for 2 years, my junior and senior year. Um, the men got second place in the state, I think, back when I was in school. And the women got first. We did really well considering I didn't do sports. So, and even because my gym teacher was the one that coached the men's tennis, and he even said, he's like, Derrick, you don't do sports, but you do really well at tennis. I'm like, it's like a grown up version of badminton, really, or volleyball. Um, the only difference is that you have a racket and a tiny little ball to play with versus a big volleyball. So, and I think that's why I liked it so much was there wasn't big, huge things coming at my face. A tennis ball, I can dodge pretty well. Volleyball, not so much. Because, no, thank you. Yes, I think my husband went to bed because he's got to work in the morning. And I had a nice nap because I've been in pain. The doctor told me to take ibuprofen when necessary. So it's a very weird pain. So I just kind of take it easy, and I have to work tomorrow. Blech. And after I graduated high school, I actually coached the tennis for the girls. They had called me at home. They're like, would you like to coach the girls tennis team this year? And I was like, what? I'm like, you want me to be a coach? Actually, yes, we want you to be a coach. I think you would get them where they need to go. And guys, that was the hardest thing I ever did in my life was coaching that. Because they put that big stress on my back. It's like, I know we could win like regionals and blah blah. I'm like, oh thanks. But we did. And I actually was their coach for 2 years. I wasn't around the second year often because I was in and out of the state because I just couldn't do it anymore. I loved my girls, but there was a lot of drama going on between the tennis and the volleyball because tennis and volleyball were done at the same time. So my girls did both sports. So me and that coach was clashing because they're like, well, they can get a volleyball scholarship. Oh, they can get a tennis scholarship. And I'm like, yeah, that was fun. So what made it even more interesting was when they thought I was Mr. Quiet, I would just let them walk all over me. Oh no. That's when I started coming out of my shell. Was when I was a football coach. Football. Oh hell no. The tennis coach. That's when things started to change. Like, no, we're not. So let's try this again. Oh, I absolutely hate multi-placing black. Like, this painting is probably one of the very few paintings you have to do the rocking motion with. Yeah, it's quiet in there, so that's how I know. But my husband knows I do my lives on certain days. Oh, we haven't gotten to that part yet. I usually stay on for 2-hour-ish lives. But I will show you, and it is very hard to get this in focus in live form. My stupid pen. So I will be turning y'all around shortly because I am actually going to be switching canvases. But I will show you how much I've gotten done on. Yes, I do. I usually switch my canvas around. Switch the camera around to a point. Well, it's hard for me to look up, constantly look up and trying to dime paint at the same time. So I will show you guys where I've left off. So we are going to be working on Star Ore, my Star Ore kit, because I want to see how this is going to work. It is a round image, so I do want to try it out tonight. So I will switch you guys over. So guys, if you're wondering, this is Lollipop Girl. She is stunning. So this is her skin tone. So Enabler's outposted really well with the skin tone. So give me a minute here, guys, while I try to get it. So this is how I diamond paint. It works best for me. So I brick it off. Like now this is all black. So here is my cover sheet. I just place this right back over, just like so. And I can get back to it in a minute. So I do want to try Star Ore real quick. I haven't really tested it out yet. What I like about how I have my little setups here. So guys, this is my Star Ore painting. I do not like how they do their plastic. But they do have pretty good canvases. It is that felty type of canvas. So this is actually still in stock on Star Ore's website. I have kind of started this, but kind of not, because I'm afraid to. So, I'm actually probably going to use one of these. So, yeah. So now, what I'm going to do, try to anyway, so I have quite a few of these sheets. I have all of these. So I am actually going to be doing this one for my Fairies and Fins event. This is going to be my snack size one. This is going to be what I'll be working on in between the images, the other one, whichever one I choose, which is probably going to be Glass Mermaid. So we are going to lay these down, as this does not have many colors by what you can see. So why I purchased this painting, I actually have the Pride Fairy in the other room in my bathroom, because my mother's saying was you always need a fairy in your bathroom. So that's what I do. I make sure I have a fairy in my bathroom. So always, always, always overlap your release papers if you're going to do them. I'm not sure. Yes, you can see me on camera. That's the one thing I do. Oh, and I'm getting a new camera set up. I've made that decision. So I've been trying to research cameras. That's actually one of my very first purchases. So what I do here is I'm going to break this up in blocks because of how bad this is with vision-wise. So I'm going to forewarn you about Star, you will definitely need your light pad. So I have my Diamond Art Club light pad right here, and it's cord. So I just got to get this plugged in here. Been wanting to work on this one for a long time because I love purple. So this has a lot of purple in it. So I have a Diamond Art Club light board, if you're wondering. So let's turn this on to its brightest setting, because I definitely will need it on the brightest setting for this painting because of how dark this painting is. So I do want to see. Here we go. So now, let me show you before I start laying. This is the square I am going to be doing. This little tiny block here. This has a lot of confetti, but this painting has crystals in it. So I have it in a Harbor Freight. This was not easy kitting up, just gonna say. A15. It's number 4. Gorgeous purple. So this is a round, so I'm very curious. I haven't really worked on this yet, so, and I've been wanting to. My main kit I am not starting until March. And I'm not even going to announce which one I'm doing until the day of. So we are going to try this bad boy out. See how this looks. So there is no guide circles. There is no nothing. So you kind of have to go with the flow with this. If you're wondering, I believe Star Or is based in the Philippines. You get your kits really quick, and they are a budget-friendly company. That's where I get my bags, my Ziploc bags. They have really good baggies. So guys, it's going pretty quick considering. So I'm going to fill this in while we're here. So, yes, you definitely need a light pad for this image. I also have another low budget canvas. I don't know the name of it. I call her Southern Belle, but I got that one from Crafties. This is probably one of those kits that you could single place. Single place would be a better option because you have no guide circles at all. So you really wouldn't need to worry about where you're placing. And what I like about when they don't have guide circles is that as long as you're putting the drill over the symbol, you're good. So I am big into crescent moons. Crescent moons seem to be one of my celestial things I like. Too bad. I multi-place. I kind of do a balance of both. And there's that. So you probably saw that little trick I did. That's when you kind of overcompensate for your drills. Say that there's only 5 spots and you have 7 on there. Don't do the rocking motion all the way. Only do it to a certain stopping point where your last where your last symbol for that drill is. It seems to work. I haven't ever filled in a square yet for this, so I'm very curious to see how well this does, considering once you get going, you're good. And what I'm loving is that you're not seeing any part of that symbol once you cover it, which is nice. And when we get over to these darker colors, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. But I can't wait to get this image done, because I love the purple in it. But I'm definitely going to need a light pad. So then we have an AB, I think. Nope. I can't remember where my ABs are. I have 2 ABs and 2 crystals. Which are at the end. That's how Star Wars does that. They put all their specials at the end. And you can get an AB kit, a mixed drill. This is a mixed drill kit. So Star Wars, if I'm not mistaken, is on Amazon as well for their images. We'll definitely have to look tonight before I go to bed. I go to bed really late on Thursdays just because of my schedule the next day, because I close, but then I have to switch back over to but yeah, drills are laying really nice. Once you get going, it's fine. It's just trying to get started with this kit is not easy. So we are going to do the letter. We're going to do this weird 6 symbol because it's all over the place. And that is the dark blue symbol. So this has a lot of dark colors in it, which if you're not a dark color fan, do not get this image. So 823 is A11. Put this back up here. A11 is 823. So they don't really do symbols. They do symbols, but they don't do... They do weird numbering system. So I think they're like on the same numbering system as diamond dots. That's what I'm thinking anyway. But that's what I think. So yeah, well, once you get used to laying your drills down with this canvas, it'll be a piece of cake for you. It reminds me a lot of when I first started diamond painting and I was getting my kits through AliExpress or Wish, which I do not do anymore, by the way. So Star Wars does licensed artwork. They do not do stolen images, if you're wondering. So yeah, once you get... Let me flip you over, guys, while I work on this. See my comments here. Yes, Curtis Reikovich's images, guys. If you are not a Curtis Reikovich fan, or you don't like dark colors, do not purchase a kit that is Curtis's, because he is known for black and 823, 926, all the dark colors. I actually have 2 Curtis Rakovich paintings going as we speak. I have Snow Queen, which I love that image. So I have finished that Pride one, so I will probably be doing Bubbling Joy for my live whipping chats when I do them. I don't either, but I do like his new, I do like the new art drills. They're a little better. They're not great, but they're better. Okay, thank you for coming in, Melinda. This is one of those images that will not take you long. So yes, Star Or is on Amazon, as well as they have their own site. I'm pretty sure Sherilyn can find their website, because I can't go in and out where she can. But yeah, Star Or doesn't just have paintings, they have like accessories you can buy. Another thing I've been wanting to get from them is their it's almost like their confetti type of storage unit. Thank you, Sherilyn. So what it is, it looks like the medicine organizers, but the only difference is that they separate, which is nice. Especially if you're one of those that has to deal with confetti a lot. That would work fabulous for confetti. So yeah, Bubbling Joy is literally on my radar right now, because that one has a pretty good chunk of section done. Because I will be finished. I'm gonna try to finish 2 more kits. So I'm gonna probably do Bubbling Joy and Willow, because they have the biggest chunks of color done. And I'm like, off and on, I'll be working on my Lollipop Girl. Then when Bella Art Safina's kits get here, I am going to do a test run on the canvas. What that means is that I'm going to put lay drills on the canvas to test it out. For the quality. You will find a lot of trash in Star Wars drills. Not so much of the drill you're using, but like other colors in it, which is no biggie. They have really good drill quality, by what I can tell. Their rounds, I'm just so impressed with their rounds. But the best company that has rounds to me is Craftably, because they lay really tight to the drill field. When that's what I like in a round. Our diamond art clubs don't really do that, where Craftablies do. Love diamond art club, don't get me wrong. I seem to gravitate towards squares with a DAC. But I had to get my Sandy. So both the kits I got from Macari are round kits. So, though that's another reason why I don't really want to do those yet. Is because this is already a round and I want my main kit to be a square. I like having a round and a square going because it gives me a break between the two. Star Or has some gorgeous like holiday kits. One I want to get, but I don't think it has ABs in it. It is a square kit. Is the Winter Tree Star Or has is gorgeous. It is like a stained glass effect type of painting. My birthday's coming up. Yes, the sky has a lot of confetti in it, which I did not expect when I purchased this image. I expected it to have like strips of color, but this has like tons of colorful confetti in it. But it's fine. But I can't wait to see it finished. print isn't the greatest on these images. So, yes, you definitely will need a light pad. Which does not bother me. But I prefer to see the symbol. I'll tell you one company that has really good clarity is Crafties. Crafties is overseas as well. Their kits take a hot minute to get to you though. I ordered 3 kits from them and it took me almost 6 months getting. But it's a nice little surprise when they show up. I get the civil art images from them. I love that artwork. I've been wanting to purchase that painting. I don't know what it is about it, but I love that image. I think it's the vampire part of it because my husband loves his vampire movies and his shows, so it's just speaking to me. Oh, so this has crystals in it. This is the square I picked, which is okay. Letter D is a 804. Another purple. So you do not get a sticker sheet with Star Ore, but you can make their little pamphlet into a sticker sheet because that's what I did. Was that bear one, I think? I have started mine. I was actually about to dig that one out. I tried to like put my feet into a diamond painting while I'm on my live, but I will show you my Yume that I am working on. I have not gotten far because you have all year to get it done, first off. But yes, I've almost finished this square. Didn't really take long. Shocking. Usually these type of squares take me a while. But yes, I'll show you my phases painting. Phases is around, if you're wondering. I do love that image, but I don't want to get too involved with it. Not quite yet. So there's 6. Yes, I have 6 there. G. Phases is literally the only Yume I got right now. Like when I get my work bonus, that's another thing that I plan on doing. So I have a feeling a lot of people, when they participate in this event, they're going to be kind of gearing towards the musical instruments that she released, because those are stunning. So I'm digging out a crystal. It's like a bluish crystal. Yeah, I haven't purchased those yet, so I am going to get the violin and the piano. Those are a definite, because those were the instruments my mother played. My mother knew how to play piano, and she knew how to play violin. Okay, that's weird, but whatever. Not a fan of her crystals. You can definitely see the there's that one. We're going to try this. See if that works. Yep. Almost done here. But I'm going to turn the light pad off. I'm going to turn you around for a minute so you can see the square that's almost finished. Then we will dig out phases so you can see it. Phases is going to be hard for me to get to because of my leg, but I should be able to grab it. Let me turn you around real quick. So what I'm going to do is turn the light pad off. Sorry for blinding you. So guys, this is the section I've pretty much completed already. There is no flaw in this whatsoever. It looked it with the light pad on, which kind of scared me at first. But guys, look at this. Oops. Lost a drill. Oh well, it'll go back on. So I'm gonna put this away. And I'm gonna dig out my lovely phases. Gotta find it first. There you are. I'm gonna try to pull it, see what happens. As I know where I've left off. You would think I would put this one at the top because it is part of my event. So guys, this I've gotten quite a bit done, more than I thought. It is a round. I love Yume's artwork. I've been trying to get Micah Jelina's artwork caught up. Then Yume will be next on my radar. So give me a minute, guys. I will go get my drills for that. And this one I'm using release papers, if you're wondering. Whoop. I like this painting because it's in landscape form. It makes my job so much easier. But this one I am enhancing. Trying not to move my foot a whole lot. I think my drills for that's up there. There's phases. Oh, be careful, Derrick. No breakies. And then I just got to get my specials right here. This has a lot of EBs I'm adding. These are my EBs I'm adding to this kit. Because this kit has a lot of colors in my thing that I did not expect. So, I will show you phases. This is phases, if you're wondering. Gorgeous image. So, here's the section I am on. I love these smaller I like this because I can flop from color to color and not care. This is around, so I can use my lovely pen wherever I may have put it. There we are. I love Diamond Art Club's kits, though. I can at least see the symbol. So we're doing number 9. Loving the layout of this so far, because it makes laying drills on this really easy. You're kind of getting patches of one color, especially on the bottom part of this. If this is how her images are, yeah, I'm all for it. I'm building up my bonus points so that I can get my Yumeis. Sakura Festival, the minute that goes back in stock, I'm going to be quick with the fingers. Because I tried to snag it when I did, but it sold out before I could even get to it. Because everybody wants that image. I have noticed the Yumeis since I announced my event on their site are selling out quicker, so I think I'm going to get a lot of people participating for this one, which will make me happy. So next year I will be doing Curtis Reikovich. Every year I will be picking an artist. So guys, that is phases. Let me look and see where we're at. So there's part of the flames, that's what I call them. I am actually using glitter drills on it, and it's turning out really, really gorgeous. And I'm like, oh, I didn't think I was gonna like the glitter drills, but they're something. I don't even remember where I got them. I think I got them in a DP with Sparklers Enhancement Kit package. I don't know. But I also have a blue AB I'm adding, which will be going in the top portion of it. Then the yellow I'm adding, which is a 3078, which is a microphone. It's actually going in the moon, as well as in parts of the fire-ish. So guys, if you're wondering, me and Sherilyn seem to gravitate towards the same size release papers because it works for us. We don't get overwhelmed. I don't cover my whole painting with release papers because I don't have a table big enough for that. But this table, I could probably do it with because the size of this table is ridiculous. I love it though. So this table I got for Christmas is the same size as my other craft table, but the difference is it doesn't have the pull out like my other craft table does. So I like this concept because then I can have longer paintings on here with no problem. But like this one fits perfectly, and I can't remember the size of this painting. Let me see if I kept the measurements. It's a 51 by 76, so it works really well. But when I get into the bigger images, it's like, oh dear Lord, that ain't gonna work. Like if you're wondering, I do own Snow Castle by Randall Spangler. That I love his castles. That's about as close as I'm going to get to Randall Spangler's images. I do own Jack-O-Lantern Time, which, guys, to be honest, I almost dug that one out. I'm thinking about digging that one out for my seasonal kit because it's small. I haven't decided yet. This is one of those paintings, guys, that will go really quick. Even though It seems like it's a big painting, but it really isn't. If you're wondering who I got this from, this came from Miss Coffee. I won this off her channel. It seems like moons ago. But yeah, so guys, I did finish that painting, and guys, because the painting is so small, the All for Love painting, the drills were so tight, and I'm like, oh dear Lord. So just a heads up on the smaller images, be very careful to not put your drills too tight, because that could be a problem. Letter C, I don't think I have 347 here. No. But yeah, it's one of those things that, yep. So I ran over that with my rolling pin, I think. I can't count how many times. I kept hearing the snapping noise, so I'm like, I kind of gave up on it and said, you know what, I'm going to hope for the best. Give me a minute. Hey, stop it. Guys, why do cats have to be nosy? Really? So, I'm probably going to call it a day in a minute. I kind of just sit out there for a little bit, kind of watch YouTube videos. I don't diamond paint though, because it just, if I diamond paint, I'm going to be up all night, and I don't want to do that. Because guys, I need my beauty sleep. But I will keep you guys updated on when my DP with sparkler stuff comes in. I was going to get some of the Mooney Maid trays that she did oopsies today. She did quite a few, and I'm like, that kind of scares me. I want quality when it comes to trays. So I'm just going to sit back and just wait for my number to pop up for me to get my custom tray list, because I like her specialty radiant trays. I'm not a fan of her I will purchase her solid color trays in a kit. That as far as I go with the solid color thing, because I own quite a few of her solid colors. But I'm in need of her small trays. I don't have many of those. I will. Sherilyn, have a great night. And with that being said, guys, I'm going to have to say farewell as well. I want to thank everyone for coming into my life tonight. Even though I'm, wearing a boot, I'm making it work. So, with that being said, guys, love yourself, love each other, guys. Happy diamond painting, guys. Bye.